Okay, 3 ways to express a ratio. So let's say I start out with 6 to 13. This is one way to express a ratio. We're comparing the quantity 6 to the quantity 13. We can also express a ratio as a fraction, 6 over 13. They both mean the same thing. Or we can write it as this, 6 colon 13. So, all right, this is what I call notation. All right, there are 3, you're looking at 3 different ways, 1, 2, and 3, to express a ratio. And all 3 mean the same thing. Now, let's work on writing a ratio as a fraction. We're going to say in simplest form, okay? I am going to give you a case. We're going to write a ratio this way. We're going to deal with decimals. 2.7 is to 3. Well, let me write the unit. I think I'm going to put the units in there. I'll go with inches. So 2.7 inches is to 3.9 inches. That's our ratio. But they want us to write this ratio as a fraction and in simplest form. So the first thing you want to do is turn that into whole numbers. So we're going to move that decimal. Since we have to move this 1 space, then we only move this 1 space to the right. So then we rewrite it as 27 inches to 39 inches. So that's our first step, moving that decimal. Now we have it. Now we're going to write it as a fraction. 27 over 39. So we talked about this. This should be a review where we're going to reduce this fraction. What number is the largest number that we can divide into the numerator and denominator completely? Can somebody unmute yourself and answer that question? What number can we divide into 27 and 39 completely?
3.
What's the largest number? I always say start with the counting numbers, starting with 2.
You can do 3.
All right, let's see. We got some responses in the chat. And they, yes, says 3. Isn't that used for gambling? Funny, Matt, funny. You're right, 3. So we can divide 3 completely. And when we do that, right, 27 divided by 3, we get 9. And 39 divided by 3, we get 13. Okay? And so 9 is a composite number, but 13 is a prime number, so we can't reduce it anymore. So you see me using the vocabulary as I speak with you instead of saying this and that. So we wrote it as a we wrote this ratio as a fraction, check. And then we reduced it in simplest form, check. Okay? All right, very good. All right, so here we are writing ratios from application problems. Let's see here. Let's say we have a brief word problem. Say there are 10 cashews and we have 7 almonds. Okay, let's see, and okay, they're in a bag. All right, so we have a part A and a part B. Part A says, what is the ratio of cashews to all the nuts? What is the ratio of cashews to all, right? All the nuts in the bag. All right, so let's first write that. Sometimes students get this confused. Now, if we're talking about cashews, we know, and we want the ratio, so it's going to be a fraction. We have 10 cashews, but a total, we add all the nuts, 10 plus 7, which is 17 nuts total. All right, so, or you can write it as 10 to 17. See why I explained the notation first? I don't know. You may have a problem where they don't give you the answer as a fraction. They may give it to you with the colon. So, looking pretty good. And then part B, it says, what is the ratio of cashews to almonds? Now, this is a different question. What is the ratio of cashews to almonds? They should not be the same. The correct answer is 10 to 7, where we have 10 cashews and 7 almonds, or you can write it like this. All right, these are two different questions. What is the ratio, right? What is the ratio of cashews to all nuts? That's your 10 over 17. And what is the ratio of cashews to almonds? Read and be careful with your reading. It is so easy to get things mixed up. Let's see here.